are in the process of exposing Femi Olaleye's scandals that he has been doing with his patients in his hospital. GISTLOVER has also exposed this woman on the screen, ADETOUN ONAJOBI, an activist. In fact, GISTLOVER even dragged Tinubu join the whole matter. If all this GISTLOVER said is true, my dear, they don't finish us for this country. Meanwhile, it's likely I might be omitting some words because I don't want to offend you, but of course you all understand the policy. So let's get into the business now. According to GISTLOVER, he or she said, "Hello, Twetwe. When hunters get hunted." He or she said she can't come out. ADETOUN don't lock her door. She can't show face. An activist suddenly goes mute, and even off her comment section, nothing to defend again. All evidence are out anyways. No be because of this one I come here. Let's get to business. A quick trip to the real personality of ADETOUN ONAJOBI, parading herself as just ADETOUN online. You see, if there is anything I hate with passion, it's pretense, lies, and ADETOUN has all and even more. She chase clout and with people's condition. I am happy people are seeing. Wait, I've omitted one line. I am happy people are seeing her for who she is. Shebi he don't declare now. ADETOUN ONAJOBI is known in the environs of Magodo as a top call girl that even PIMPs girls to some of the top shots she knows. She likes attention a lot, and anything that will make her be in the limelight, she likes it. She has children for 3 different men, of which Lanre Adeniyi, popular LIRS, that's Lagos Internal Revenue, is her latest catch. Full details on Lanre Adeniyi escapades later. Her last baby daddy, the one before Larry, caught her at the Labo Hotel with actor Yomi Fash Lanshaw, who happens to be her then boyfriend even while she was married to baby daddy. It was a messy scene then. She is one of APC top spies and worked closely with them behind closed doors. One thing that ADETOUN does again is nobody is saying don't be an Ogboni. Do your Ogboni in peace and stop hiding under God's name. ADETOUN is a known member of the Ogboni, a confirmed one at that. If you are an initiate, if you enter her page, you did see it all over. She even uses their terms often. Now, seeing this same person cloud chasing with God's name, identified as a gospel artist, shocked me. Her victims know her so well, even Larry legal wife, where she pursue comot. She show her shege till tomorrow. If you ask the woman how the whole thing started, she's always scared to talk. She almost lost her life even after ADETOUN don't collect her husband finish. Still, they use jazz fight her. So this is the interesting part of ADETOUN's story. Her current husband path. This path will interest you a lot and you will be wounded. First of all, Lateef Lanre Adeniyi, who ADETOUN called Baba as Gabi now, in 1978 went to London, studied accounting in London. He came back to Nigeria and got married to the wife, although not officially. He impregnated her and they started living together as husband and wife. They have 3 children together. Life was very difficult for them as Larry's salary was peanut. The wife couldn't cope and she started cheating with some rich men. The last one she did that made Larry chase her out was when Larry caught her at nightclub with her man friend. That was the end of their marriage. Both families tried to settle it, but Larry stood his ground. Not long after Larry sent his first wife packing over infidelity, he met another woman, Jade by name. They got talking and started dating. Not long after, with the help of the Jade girl, they got married officially. After marriage, Jade dad referred Larry to Shola Adekola, who single-handedly took Larry to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As an accountant, he was employed, and before you know it, he won Tinubu's heart, and they arranged it for him to become number 2 person in Lagos State Internal Revenue Service. every week. He now wow, in they take money not less than 15 to 17 million. He stepped on a lot of toes. With time, the money weighing they take come increase. He invested in houses such that he has not less than 33 houses home and abroad. In his houses where he lived as a tenant, he bought it from the landlord and turned it to hotel. He worked with Shola Adekonola closely. Now that one day Lagos stars coded. Larry was taking money back to back in LIROS, that's Lagos Internal Revenue Service, and was buying properties every 3 market days with Lagos State money. He was living happily with his legal wife, Jade, and they both have 2 boys and happy together until Larry saw that he has more than enough now, so he started packing girls, forgetting how his wife helped him get to the top. Chai. He was opening shops for them, buy cars for some, all with Lagos State money. There is one Igbo girl that Larry was so fond of then. Let's say that's Larry's favorite side chick. He spoils her and even opened a store for the girl on the island. The Igbo girl happened to be just ADETOUN close friend, and whenever she goes to ADETOUN, so the Igbo babe who happens to be just ADETOUN friend don't gist ADETOUN about Larry and how they are both enjoying Lagos State tax money. How Larry spoils her silly and told ADETOUN that Larry wants to marry her, but she's not interested to marry Larry, not because she doesn't love Larry, but because Larry is legally married, so she is just here to enjoy the money with him. Not long after, the Igbo babe came with Larry to just ADETOUN shop to buy things and tell her supposed friend ADETOUN to meet her sugar daddy. That was the end. Before we know what was going on, Larry cut off the Igbo babe. Larry stopped going to his matrimonial home. The wife got to find out one way or the other who Larry was with that made him stop coming home. She got number, called her to beg her to let her husband come home. ADETOUN told her that for having got to call her, Ingo make sure say Jade buy you, say her she go buy in fact, and she will take over. That no one crosses her path and waka free like that. The Igbo side chick also got to know that Larry is now with ADETOUN. She called town and turned for a back dirty. It was messy then. Long story short, Town started with her Oloriburuku vision, was telling Larry that she saw a vision that the wife wow, scatter him life. So Larry should try and avoid going close to the wife then. Before we know what was going on, Larry too come to the house and pick few of his clothes. Fiam, she and ADETOUN moved to another apartment and was staying there. The wife cried foul and reported to Larry's mother because they were all staying together. Then the woman, who is a good woman, called her son not to get married to ADETOUN because she has seen ADETOUN once and she could perceive the girl is deep. More so, the mother told Larry not to be an ingrate to Jade Nawao, who was part of his success story. Alaja cried, shouted and all, but Larry was bent on going with Town. Long story short, Town started with the call of telling Jade to leave the house since the husband is with him now. What is she still waiting for? Not long after, Naso Town and her gang came to the house to wow the legal wife. The wife couldn't take the insult again and she opted for a divorce and dragged Larry to court. She also left their then house located to Babike Anima Shao Street, Lekki Phase 1. Larry is the first child of his mother. He took care of Alaja, took her from Okokomaiko to Lekki, where she was enjoying until Town came and was giving rules that he can't stay with Mama. Now wow, Larry until he returned. Short, everything just a give the Larry boost until he returned his mother back to Okokomaiko after a few years. Alaja by out of the whole boost. She had a stroke, stopped talking, and told everyone before she buy that Town. Wow, tell everyone waiting Town do in the house of his son and told him to send her packing. Most family members didn't attend Alaja's burial ceremony because they were not happy with Larry for choosing a woman over her mother. Some family member accused Town then say her Jazz on Larry go soon cast. All along, Larry has been having issues with EFCC for all the whole money wey take. So it was a serious one, and EFCC was ready to investigate all the department for tax office then, knowing fully well that if Han meet Larry, Han fit meet them too. The likes of Tunde, Fowler and co. That was how they bought their way out of EFCC and disgraced Larry out of Lagos Internal Revenue Service. The matter was messy, but they chose to watch their leaning for private. After Town moved in, she took over everything, begin ride Range Rover, all Lagos State money to pepper Larry other wives, and to do her famous cloud chasing, she named the grandchild Wet she born for Larry. She named her after Larry's mother. Now Larry mama name be Ashabi. She constantly flaunts Larry online to pepper the other wife, when in all honesty Larry and the legal wife case still dey court and them never divorced officially because the snatching game Town pulled was within months. She controls Larry and took almost all Larry's property. She's currently dating Adron Home by the side, and them no born Larry were to talk. Now back to the role Town plays for Tinubu and how they work behind closed doors. She works as a spy for APC group, and they told her to disguise as an activist so she will have the trust of everyone and can be allowed into any gathering against the government just to get informations. This is in payback of how Tinubu got his husband into Lagos Internal Revenue Service, and they also promised her a post if she don't gain people trust finish and be able to penetrate into any public anti-government gathering without questioning. You see, she calls Tinubu her father and stylishly drag them on a wash. Don't be surprised if you see her into politics soon and contest for a post. It's all in their plan already. Also, everybody wey Adron Home collect money for una hand when him no give una land. As una dey drag Adron Home, make una hold Town bra too. Them gather spend una money ni. She is Adron Home side hand. Now a quick question is, a woman who is married to a wey collect Lagos State taxpayer money ought to be a cloutina activist for change? A woman who wey spoil person another woman home just to be enjoying the same Lagos State money, is she supposed to even have mouth to advise any woman? A woman that's spearing peace out girls and has been in plenty while married, waiting dey her mouth where she want motivate. A woman who is an enabler of Femi Olalaye scandal becomes an activist where she want talk, who she want advocate for, person wey still need training, where they train person. If you are able to answer all that question correctly, then you will know ADETOUN have just been chasing clout with the activist Isono she is doing, and she should not be trusted. No single word from her mouth should be trusted. Ireo, I come in peace. This lover always coming in peace. Whoa, this story is too long. It's too long. It can't be like say Lagos State. Now one person and they run this Lagos State too. And when you listen to this person, this ADETOUN interview with Channels Television, that one na only Tinubu case he do on top. In fact, it's more or less that she say she no even support Tinubu regime at all. As you know, if you want make Tinubu just enter that place, she's against Tinubu. Sure, you see, but this time coming out to expose her with all these things, if it's true, and I not say anything where this lover puts mouth, it get us a debut. Anyways, with that being said, that brings me to the end of this video. Please, if you're watching for the first time, this is Lovely Woman Uncut. Endeavor to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Very, very important. To my returning subscribers, of course, you all knows that this video can never be complete without me appreciating you guys. In fact, you all are the real RVPs. Love you guys to the moon and back. I had you all plenty. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now as I'm signing up for my next one. Peace out. Love you all. See you all in my next one. Don't go anywhere.